Hello there and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I'm playing as Qara Qoyunlu. It is 1542, so almost 100 years into this game. I made modest progress. Ottomans just made peace, though the war continues against Austria and Genoa. And it looks like they're dominating Austria. Yeah, modest gains. The Timurids kind of threw me off a bit because they haven't been as weak as I would have thought. Everyone always says that the Timurids should just break up and dismantle, but it doesn't seem to be the case, does it? Yeah, now, my other concern is Muscovy. Because they don't like me much, which is a shame. So they've rivaled Poland, Denmark and France. Whereas I have rivaled Poland, but the Timurids and the Mamluks. If somehow the Muscovy would rival the Timurids, that might help me. Get a new tech. Well, I've maxed out my military idea chain. So I might as well take the next mil tech. Number 12, the Spanish Square. Spanish Square developed naturally from the pike and shot formations. At its core was a traditional pike square. At each of the corners it had a group of arquebusiers. It kept the staying power of the traditional pike square and enhanced it with firepower of the arquebus. So I've got a new infantry unit, the Muslim Musketeer, and a bit of a boost to my... Ooh. Bit of a boost to my mill tactics. Alright, so the Ottomans have peaced out. Their war's finished. But the Ottomans have set Muscovy as a rival. Well, how about that? Maybe war with Muscovy is on the cards. They're up there. They've got a decent army. Not obviously as good as the Ottomans, but they're up there. Okay. Maybe there's no point shying away from it. Maybe war with Muscovy is inevitable. I've got a truce with the Crimea for another 5 years. A truce with the Mamluks for another 6. Get a new idea. I can get humanist idea to lower unrest. The pilgrims are safe. Our efforts to protect those of our subjects who seek to perform their pilgrimage to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina have paid off. It is now long since there was the last raid and the realm is at peace. Gain 10 prestige. Humanist ideas. I would like to get more admin tech, but this humanist idea lowers national unrest by 2. It's pretty hard to ignore. So let's go local traditions. Governing a large nation means ruling over many diverse peoples, each with their own customs and traditions. By incorporating these traditions into our official code of laws, we can create a happy and loyal populace. So national unrest is -2. I like that. Now I've got my fourth. No, humanist ideas is national unrest is -2. Now I've got national ideas to my fourth one, which is dynamic warfare. Our region has proven perilous for many invaders. The mountains, deserts, plains and forests of the Caucasus and Iran require quick adaptation to local circumstances and a keen eye for strategic and tactical advantages. Our prolonged warfare against other Turkoman federations and the Timurids have allowed us to perfect a dynamic form of warfare, mixing raids, grand maneuver warfare and pitched battles. So land leader maneuvers increased by 1. Okay. Alright, national unrest coming up, which is good. And the last one's a tax increase, so there's a few good ones on the horizon. Now, So I got truce with the Mamluks, the Timurids. Oh, the general died. I'm not going to declare war on the Timurids unless the Ottomans would get involved. That's, I think, just a blanket rule, I think. You got a bigger army than me. Although they're a bit not as advanced tech-wise, so that could be something that might sway things. But they do have 2 allies to draw on, which I don't. So... Oh, Hassa has insulted me. How dare they? You know what? I might just take over Hassa. Next time I get a chance to declare war on them. Little nation's all by itself. My rebellions seem to be pretty under control. Another idea. I can get another diplomatic idea. I guess I'll take that. Benign diplomats. By being more careful in selecting and educating our diplomats, we will greatly increase our chance to exert our influence and establish a favourable position in other countries. A bit of a bonus to improve relations. Might need to do some relation topping up, I think, once I get a few more claims out there. Like Timurids. So I'm pretty sure I claim Kazvim and Savar. Get one on Korumbad. No, I don't want Qatar. Qatar's got to be a good province. No, surprisingly not. Oh well. A new Amir al-Hajj. The pilgrimage to the holy cities of Mecca and Medina is one that every Muslim should undertake at least once in their lifetime. As the Sultan, it is our responsibility to ensure that they can safely reach that destination. This is a position that in many ways requires both cunning and martial ability, as the way to proceed can range from defeating raiders to negotiating passage from local rulers to outright threats or bribery. The Amir al-Hajj will have the overall responsibility of the Hajj caravans and will have great freedom in how to achieve a steady and peaceful passage for all Qara Qoyunlu pilgrims. I've had a good run so far. I'll use my diplomat for this. I don't want to lose prestige. It's pretty damn good. And manpower's not really an issue. I'm just going to use another diplomat again. Boost my trade efficiency. Yeah, I'm still saving up for this treasury mission. Have at least 2,000 ducats on hand. I'm not too far away. I've got 400 ducats to go. Yeah, the Mamluks discovered my spy, so I pull them out. I can't make any claims on the Crimea. That's unfortunate. I wish Arda would start making some claims. I need a reason to declare war on you guys. Without any reason to declare war, it's going to be a bit hard. Oh. The King of the Ottomans just died. Get that royal marriage back. An advisor just died. Everyone's dying. I'll sit on that for a little bit. I'm just going to try and maximize money. Same with the missionary. I'm going to sit on the missionary for a little bit, just to save some more money. Timurids are pieced out with Delhi, and it looks like Delhi's all but gone. Crimea has entered a military alliance again with the Mamluks. Okay. Aden entered one with the Ottomans. That's interesting. I really need a good ally over here to help me. Would the Uzbek make a good ally, or would they be a liability? That's the question. They have no army. They just haven't got the resources to make a strong army. Whoa. The world just opened up. Okay. I think Uzbek got so much land, but not much of it's useful. But Ming. Ming have a border that's getting very close to the Timurids. Korea's doing alright for himself. Could Ming be my ally to bring against the Timurids? Let's top up these relations. Okay. I really wish Ardabil would lay a claim on something. Dhimmis flout building restrictions. Despite being officially prohibited from constructing houses of worship and tall buildings, the Dhimmis in several provinces of our realm are openly disobeying the laws. And many of our Qadis are too lax to respond, either because they see no harm in it or because the hefty bribes they can earn for turning a blind eye. Let's keep going towards legalism, increase enforcement efforts. My Sultan is a babbling buffoon, that's no good. I really don't know how to utilise these things properly, do I? Invited to Eid al-Fitr. The ruler of Hassais invited an emissary of our realm to celebrate the feast of breaking the fast, which marks the end of Ramadan. The feast will be celebrated for 3 days, and all that is asked for us is to forgive and forget any differences with others or animosities that may have occurred during the year. A bit late for that. I can gain money off these guys, the merchant guilds. I don't know, how do you... We need to learn how to use the estates better, I think. I'm sure there's a way you can get more value out of them. Castile tell us of the triangle trade. When European nations started to colonize North and South America, they created large plantations for the production of cotton, tobacco, and sugar. First, they tried to use the local population as slaves, but they quickly died out where that was tried. Slaves were then imported from Africa, which created a triangular trade system. Europe sold textiles, rum, and manufactured goods to Africa. Africa sold slaves to America, and America sold cotton, sugar, and tobacco to Europe. Okay. Well, the Ottomans are maxed out again. Building claims on the Timurids. Musket or bow? An argument has broken out in court over the importance of musket compared to the traditional archery regiments. With the hopes of convincing Sultan Qara Yusuf that their role in the army is not becoming obsolete, a group of veteran archers have put on an impressive demonstration. Their grace, skill and accuracy was admired by many who were present. I don't mind getting a little bit of mill tech cost increase because I'm already pretty high anyway. I don't want to lose army tradition. So let's say, of course, archery should serve as a primary role. Because they're still guaranteed the Timurids. It's annoying. Does Molten have an army of any note? $14,000. Not really. I need. No, I'm going to attack the Timurids. I need something more to throw. Vijayanagar would be good if I can get a bit bigger. The Daga. A Sufi sheikh has passed away in Ardalan, and his followers are now putting up a shrine in his honor. Pilgrims from various parts of the country are already starting to come to the province to see the shrine of this great man, some calling him a saint. Local notables have set aside a charitable donation in its maintenance, and his former pupils have opened a lodge nearby. While there is nothing wrong with honouring a great man, some more traditionalists among the PS and the Ulema feel that this form of worship is sacrilegious. Should Qara Yusuf pay the shrine in Ardalan a visit, it might do much, both for the prestige of the shrine itself, but also for its popular perception. We must not feed into local superstitions, that will lower admin tech cost, which I think I probably could use at the moment. That is my lowest tech. No, if I could fabricate an alliance with Ming, the distance is hurting though. Army strength, diplomatic reputation, navy strength, all kind of adding up. One more month and I should get my $2,000. Not much really happening, I know. It's just the way it is sometimes. Here it is, mission fulfilled. Build a treasury. A large treasury is an imperative buffer for all things that could befall us through. If this is seen as miserly, it is because some do not realize that this vice is the very essence of what it means to reign. So for the next 25 years, my yearly inflation reduction is increased by 0.1. So over the next 12 years, it should go to 0. That'd be pretty good. Okay. Let's get my ministries back out there. Let's get an advisor back. Just level 1 still for now. What I might do, I might build a few more ships. So I've only got 2 trade nodes to protect, but let's get 4 more ships. I can double my fleet there. What's the next mission in that tree? Build manufactories. It's a lot of manufactories to build. Ah, that's a good skill I think I might pick up. Yep, another advisor just died. A military advisor. How are we going institution-wise? Not very good. It's occurred, but it's not here yet. Oh, that's... yeah. Not having many ports isn't helping. Let's take diplomatic ideas. Experienced diplomats. Sometimes it is simply enough for people to believe that we are powerful. We have worked hard on our diplomatic service to ensure that our word carries extra weight. So it's a good little bonus to my reputation. That could be enough to sway the Ming. Helps. Ottomans have declared war on Poland. The Pope has called for a crusade against the Ottomans. That's interesting. Biapus are closer to vassalization. Be a good win if I can take them away from the Timurids. What if I just took on Uzbek, Chagatai, and Multan as allies and just tried to just surround the Timurids? Would that be an option? Oh, I think that's enough. That's something to think about next time, I think. I'm going to pause it there, because I think this episode's gone long enough now. Now that the Ottomans are at war with Poland, Aragon, Austria, and Lithuania. Wow. I might ditch my alliance in Tunis. That didn't serve the purpose I was hoping it would have. I'm going to have to look up here. Ming. Hopefully Ming will be my saviour. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. And as always, hope to see you next time. Take care out there.